The Senate begins its budget deliberations in the plenary for the proposed 5.768 trillion peso national budget for next year. Their minority senators posed questions regarding the controversial 125 million peso confidential funds of the Office of the Vice President last year that was sourced from the contingent fund as approved by President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Senate Finance Committee Chairperson Sonny Angara says it was not a transfer but a release. But Senate Minority Leader Aquilino Coco Pimentel wants to ensure the government's policy in using contingent funds. A 13 billion peso contingent fund is being proposed for 2024.
It's a fund that's meant to answer for all contingencies. So, merong travel ho dyan, merong bagong programa ang ating executive agencies or offices. So, yes, the contingency fund has to answer for all of these, Your Honor.
Correct.
Not just for the need for confidential or intelligence funds.
During the budget process nga, we are discussing the aggregate amount for the CIF. Minomonitor natin kasi nga alam natin special treatment doon And yet there is this fund na malaki din, mas malaki pa sa amount na minomonitor natin na baka pwede rin convertible doon. So if we allow that, I don't think that is good policy, Mr. President.
According to the Department of Budget and Management, the contingent fund shall be used exclusively for requirements of new and urgent projects and activities that need to be implemented during the year, except for the purchase of motor vehicles. All releases from this fund also requires the prior approval of the President. Angara says the Senate panel's version of the proposed budget contains 9.82 billion pesos for confidential and intelligence funds or CIF after it adopted the realignments made by the House of Representatives. According to the lawmaker, this was 300 million pesos lower than the original proposal of the Executive Department of 10.1 billion pesos under the National Expenditure Program. For her part, Senate Deputy Minority Leader Risa Hontiveros announces that she will propose an amendment to the special provision on the contingent funds for next year, prohibiting the use of such fund for secret funds.
As a matter of fiscal prudence, we'd like to include the augmentation of the CIF as a prohibition under the contingent fund.
Angara is open with the proposal but seeks consideration for security agencies.
Perhaps there may be an exception to the exception or an exception to your proposal in case that there are emergencies, because I think there have been occasions in the past where they found the need to supplement the security agencies, not just the civilian agencies, Your Honor.
Yung iniisip kong i-propose na amendment at the proper time will not pertain to security agencies that have clear national defense and public safety mandates and expertise, kundi sa mga civilian agencies na wala namang direktang mga ganon.
During Senate session on Tuesday, November 7, Senator Jinggoy Estrada said that senators agreed to remove the secret funds of all civilian agencies. This as he took the floor to condemn the supposed information leak during their all-member caucus on Monday, November 6, about the reinstatement of the proposed confidential funds of the OVP and Department of Education, both headed by Vice President Sara Duterte. Jorlene Delgado, UNTV News and Rescue. We serve the people. We give glory to God.